And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Today's Alaska breakup map showing a flood warning still out from Kwethluk to Bethel. Therefore, continued flooding in those areas, at least through midday on Tuesday. And then the flood watch continues for Circle here for possible ice jam flooding there, with the breakup front still upstream from the area there. And from there, looking at satellite imagery, we had a front push through the southeast coast, bringing rain today across the panhandle, anywhere from ½ inch in Sitka to Yakutat, with lesser amounts, Juneau and other areas of the inside waters there. And clouds and afternoon showers developing over the mountainous terrain here from the Tanana Valley areas down into south central Alaska and across the Copper River Basin areas. Sunshine also breaking out upper Yukon Valley, allowing temperatures in the lower 60s there, like at Chalkietzek. And clouds, flurries continued for the Brooks Range out to the Arctic coast, and some sunshine here for the southwest interior. And this system tracking eastward, put this in motion again there, just grazing the Alaska Peninsula, a little bit of precipitation, form of rain and snow extending back to the eastern Aleutians. A lot of clouds out over the Bering Sea. Northerly flow continuing with scattered light snow showers embedded in those clouds from the Pribilof Islands down to the Aleutians. And on the chart here, here's this low tracking south of the eastern Aleutians and just grazing again the Alaska Peninsula there. Otherwise dry here over the northern Bering Sea with some sunshine in across the Yukon Delta, southern Seward Peninsula, maybe the Kobuk Valley, as well as other areas in the interior. And that afternoon heating allowing showers to develop again over the mountainous terrain here, especially the Alaska Range, even into the Susitna Valley today. Talkeetna picking up some light rain, and all the way down to about Big Lake there, some showers and rain for the North Gulf Coast, portions of the Kenai Peninsula, and the rain starting to change the showers there over the Panhandle as that slow-moving front weakens. Another trough off the coast that will keep it wet through tonight as that rolls through, and then toward morning, that'll change over to more of a scattered shower condition there. But the trough here extending along the North Gulf Coast, periods of light rain and showers, definitely cloudy skies continue into western Prince William Sound, maybe the eastern southern Kenai Peninsula. This system tracking northeastward now, bringing some rain in toward Kodiak Island. Increasing clearing here over the western interior with dry conditions, just isolated showers over the interior, and still some flurries along the Arctic coast and north slopes, scattered rain and snow showers over the eastern Aleutians, Alaska Peninsula area. Then out to the west, you can see the warm front associated with the next big storm that's starting to move eastward here, still well to the west here, but the warm front will bring some rain and increasing winds in toward the western Aleutians. High pressure developing over the Bering Sea, making winds light, conditions dry. Still a lot of clouds out there, maybe some clearing for the eastern Aleutians. Maybe even Adak could see a few sun breaks tomorrow. Mostly sunny here over the southwest interior, the lower Yukon River Valley, maybe out toward the delta, out toward the deltas there. And diminishing light snow for the Arctic coast, high pressure building in up there, dry conditions and light winds, really light variable winds in the forecasts up there. And low pressure leading to afternoon showers, any one of which could develop into an isolated thunderstorm or two over the eastern interior, down to the Alaska Range. Low pressure into the Gulf of Alaska, southwest flow pushing this front with a lot of rain into the Panhandle, North Gulf Coast as well, maybe as far west as the eastern Kenai Peninsula areas. Afternoon showers developing over Kodiak Island and the Aleutian Range. Then for Tuesday, this front here really not moving much. The low pressure area just drifts eastward, and the front more or less remains right along the coast there. So a pretty wet weather pattern coming up for the start of the week here for the southeast coast. Afternoon showers again over south central Alaska after a partly to mostly sunny start to the day. Same thing for the Copper River Basin and the east side, but a lot of clearing. Dry conditions, high pressure building in over the interior here for mostly sunny skies, light winds from the Arctic coast all the way down into Bristol Bay. And this storm bringing increasing wind and a snow changing to rain pattern for St. Lawrence Island with gusty winds and precipitation down to the Pribilof Islands, and even for the central and eastern Aleutians. Lows for tonight up on the North Slope and Arctic coast, 15 to 25, otherwise in the 30s to near 40 over the central interior, 20s out to the west, lower to mid 30s for the Aleutians, upper 20s for the Pribilofs, and in the 30s here for southern Alaska, lower 40s for the southeast coast. Highs tomorrow right around 50, or call it upper 40s to near 50 for the southeast coastal areas. In the 50s here, interior valleys right down to the North Gulf Coast, upper 40s Kodiak Island, mid 50s Bristol Bay, upper 30s for the eastern Aleutians, and 25 to 30 for the North Slope and the Arctic coast, and 30 to 35 for the Brooks Range areas, followed by lows once again 15 to 25 here for the North Slope and Arctic coast, but south of the mountains 30s all the way down to the North Gulf Coast, Kodiak Island, and the Aleutians, near 30 for the Pribilofs, 40 to 45 for the lows in the southeast coast, and that'll be followed by Tuesday afternoon highs. Again, mid to upper 50s for the interior, so sit in a valley, more sunshine. Look for maybe some lower 60s popping up in areas there, all the way down to the Kenai Peninsula, but still some afternoon showers developing, Copper River Basin and the mountainous terrain here, and highs either side of 50 degrees there for the Panhandle, a little cool with all the rain moving in. 40s out here for the Alaska Peninsula and the Aleutians.